1999. I think I wrote my first one. And then I really hit about 5 years later, it really started to get serious.
So ghostwriting came in, shortly thereafter. So can we talk a little bit about the difference between ghostwriting and being an author like you're going to be, or a writer on Swipe, your new book?
Yeah, well, there's a couple of big differences. The most obvious one is that the ghostwriter doesn't take credit. So I get contacted by sometimes by the authors themselves. The author is the person who's going to be credited on the book. Now, to be more precise, I sometimes do get credit. I'll get a with Tim Vandehey credit on some of the books I do. That's something that's negotiated. But the author is the person who who's writing the book for their whatever reason they have. That I do a lot of business books, a lot of CEOs and entrepreneurs and former CEOs and founders of companies and things like that. But I've also done books for athletes and reality TV stars and YouTubers and scientists and all kinds of different people. It's one of the things that makes this job really interesting. But I'm doing the writing, but I'm not taking the credit necessarily. And if I am getting credit, I'm very much in the background. And the other big thing is I don't own the book, so I don't own the copyright. For Swipe, I share the copyright, the ownership of